So, in today's little topic of discussion, which has come to my fine attention, and keep in mind, this channel will never be politically correct, and you'll never know my name, my real name. Only people that recognize me will know. The whole point in this video is this: what is a man? In my life in Ukraine, in Lviv, I have boiled it down to quite a few things. And I've been talking with some nice Ukrainsky devishkas, or debyshkas, whichever language you prefer to use, Ukrainsky or Ruski. I've talked about my ideal of what a man is, or what a guy's responsibilities in life are. First, it's for a man to always be responsible and always be the decider, even when he is not the decider, and he should be prepared for when things go wrong. So if you're not going to get blamed for it, soon and possibly maybe later you will. So you might as well just take responsibility for it. And never cut and run. Never be afraid. Even though you are afraid, it's better to admit that you are afraid, that you are terrified, that you don't know the result, and you fear the consequence, than it is to go, well, I'll run away from it from this point of time and go, oh my, I don't know what to do. I'll just suffer the consequence when I should. That's the first part. Second is, I hate to say it, but in this world, even though it's a somewhat masculine world where the guy rules, some may say it's a feminist world where women really control everything. Well, not feminism, I mean, but just generally that women are really the power behind the throne. And/or gives nice, soft-spoken details to the man, which the man then decides from the best advice. After all, it is a coupling. It is not a singlehood or single kingdom thing. In general, and that is, the guy will always feel the brunt, the pain, the anguish, the rage, the terror of a woman or another man saying, you know what, this is not what I want, this is not who you are, and this is why you're not acting who you are. And on top of it, the guy will always pay, whether it's cash, whether it's emotional output or input, and amongst other things. It is always the guy that bears the burden and the brunt. And there's a guy in a lodge once told me, he said, you know, women are interesting, women are great, but you know, how is it that when a man dies, it takes 4 to 6 to 9 men to carry a man to his grave, but it only takes 1 woman to put him there? Now, I'm not anti-sexist, but it's a nice joke. There's some truth in it. Not completely true, but there's some truth in it. And in this world of ours, we keep redefining what a man is. He should be soft. He should be sensitive. He should be touchy-feely. Which, you know, I am proud to say, or innocently to say, I am a mix of everything. I don't even know what I am anymore. But you know, I just like being me. There's people that say that I'm so masculine. Then there's people that say I'm really in touch with my feelings. Who the heck fuck knows? I mean, can we even define life? Let alone masculinity and femininity. But I'm very sarcastic, or sardonic. I'm very sardonic on one side, and there's people that think I should shave off my beard, be so perfect with my beard, that I should have always short hair, go to the barber like twice a month, 3 times a month, whoever knows, maybe like 2 times every 2 months, and I think, what a waste of money. And it's really interesting in terms of culture and thinking. How many people don't think for themselves, but they sit there and let everyone else decide for them and not take the time for critical thinking for themselves? I remember a teacher back in 5th grade maybe, saying that critical thinking is the most important thing. And understanding when people give you a pie chart or a flow chart, that they can very well lie with the truth and mislead with the truth, and that the devil is in the details. But in short, what do I know about life? There's that phrase, carpe diem. Life is meant to be lived. And seize the day. Live for the consequences later, but do as you feel and do as you want, as long as it does not hurt, harm, or do something wrong to someone. And I find in my life of 30-something years, people aren't doing it. A lot of people aren't doing it. They're living in little boxes, or I think of it as little boxes. And I wonder, why should you live in a box? Is it that bad? Is life that horrible? And everything else. But I often think if I'm crazy, or is everyone else crazy? Who in life knows? It's like I should have been born 2,000 years ago with all the Greek and Roman philosophers. I really should have been. Someone once told me that I missed my calling as a teacher. Me, a teacher. Oh, people gotta wonder about life. We're all critiquing ourselves, but we're not living. The best thing in life that anyone should do is live it, breathe it, feel it, touch it, and interact with it. And enjoy, like a scientist does in a laboratory, understanding and feeling and being a part of feeling this bond or connection with your other fellow man or woman, and everything else. But that so is life, and everyone repeats a lot of the same mistakes. That's all I can say today in terms of being the American outside of America. Go figure. Out on an island, deserted, desperate, alone for attention. What will the American do? What will he go through and sacrifice? But I was told what I just described as a man is like the perfect man. Just say it, do it, follow it, feel it, believe it, and hold your ground, even when you don't want to. Because someone, somewhere, will respect the fact that you didn't cut and run when everyone else did.